Syracuse is a historic city in Sicily, the capital of the province of Syracuse. The city is notable for its rich Greek history, culture, amphitheaters, architecture, and is the birthplace of the preeminent mathematician and engineer Archimedes. This 2,700-year-old city played a key role in ancient times when it was one of the major powers of the Mediterranean world. Syracuse is located in the southeast corner of the island of Sicily, next to the Gulf of Syracuse beside the Ionian Sea. The city was founded by ancient Greek Corinthians and Tenians and became a very powerful city-state. Syracuse was the city of Archimedes, Aeschylus, whose plays are still performed in the huge amphitheater, and Pindar. In this video we shall be looking at Baroque style in Syracuse. We can say that Baroque period refers to an era that started around 1600 and ended around 1750. The development of the Baroque style was considered to be closely linked with the Catholic Church. The popularity of the Baroque style was encouraged by the Catholic Church, which had decided at the Council of Trent that the arts should communicate religious themes and direct emotional involvement in response to the Protestant Reformation. Reformers believed strongly in the educational and inspirational power of visual art, and promoted a number of guidelines to be followed in the production of religious paintings and sculpture. These formed the basis for what became known as Catholic Counter-Reformation art, or more known as Baroque artistic style. Quake of 1693 hit hard the centers of the eastern coast of Sicily. Catania, Lentini, Augusta, Syracuse, Noto, Ragusa, and many houses, convents and churches were devastated by the earthquake. The renewal of the city was supported by the clergy and brotherhoods, the Jesuits. We know that Bishop Tommaso Marini launched a competition to build the new facade, and that the competition was won by the architect Andrea Palma. The new facade overlaps the ancient building resulting from the Byzantine reuse of the Temple of Athena erected by the Greeks in 480 BC. Palma probably referred to the Baroque facade of S. The cathedral dominates the beautiful and airy square. The square has the characteristic shape of an elongated spindle. One of the sides, the one where the large church faces, it is almost straight. The opposite side has the shape of a very tight arc of a circle. Its center can be found approximately in the altar of the cathedral. At the two extremes, two narrow streets branch off, Via Landolina to the north and Via Pincerali to the south. On the square overlook, in addition to the new front of the cathedral, the Church of Santa Lucia alla Badia, rebuilt in 1695, and numerous Baroque palaces, rebuilt and restored after the catastrophe of the earthquake, the Church of the Jesuit College, the Archbishop's Palace, the Palazzo of Città, the Beneventano del Bosco Palace, the Archaeological Museum. Much of the current layout and Baroque architecture of the city was therefore built from the second half of the 17th and 18th centuries. Piazza del Duomo, the cathedral, the Baroque palaces. The town hall is a perfect volumetric cube divided in half by a long wrought iron balcony that separates the two floors. The Church of Santa Lucia alla Badia faces the ancient seat of the Archaeological Museum, with a continuous balcony for the view of the nuns, remembers the use of the square, an urban place for processions and celebrations, during which the population gathered in front of the seats of political and religious power. The church, built on a project by Luciano Caracciolo, is located at the south entrance of the large square and preserves the magnificent painting by Caravaggio, The Burial of Saint Lucia. In the second half of 1608, Caravaggio landed in Syracuse, where an old friend, Mario Migniti, a painter well integrated in the local area, was waiting for him. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about Caravaggio.